Alright, I have returned. Again. So I've been working on the fourth zone. As you can see, right here, I shall show you the fourth zone in its entirety. So I've turned off the, how you say, enemy spawning so you can, like, see the zone in of itself. As well as set up, probably should lower this, hold on. As well as have it set up to go straight to Zone 4. So this is what we've got. Well, first we gotta wait for an asteroid tunnel to spawn in. What are the chances? It's a 5% chance for it to, like, end an asteroid, so you have those instances where it shows the background. And we get it on the first freaking try. 5%. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, considering the fact that I can't really, like, go too complex without, like, sacrificing thermometer stuff, we also kind of have, like, you know, 6 more zones left to make. 2 scrollers, which are probably going to take up more of the space here. So, yeah, it can't be too complex. Otherwise, it's just going to kind of... well, I don't know. We haven't gotten to that part yet where the amount of enemies and stuff spawning in exceeds the thermometer's limits. I'd have to imagine it would stop spawning stuff in. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it will allow stuff to spawn in. Even if it goes past 100, but I doubt it. But yes, there's the fourth zone. But that's not all I'm going to show you today. Nah, not today. I am going to create the next enemy. I.e., well, first of all, for the first one anyways, I'm gonna show you how I make these ships. Where is the goddamn square? Cube. Huh? Oh, you're up here for some reason. Right then. So the way I make stuff is basically just, you know, go for it. You know, I don't have a plan, I just make it. But, well, let's see here. I guess, technically speaking, yes, mirror and this. So this is how I create stuff. I just go in willy-nilly. I don't really have much of a plan. I just, like, here's the idea. And then go for it. So, today we're making, the Proxer. Basically, the, exploding ship. It's a ship that blows up either via the player shooting it, or it goes near the player. I want to make a charger enemy, so having it come after you in a charger-based form and blowing up on you still makes it a threat, but also makes it a very useful ship to go up against, to basically clear off the weaker enemies, you know, the ones that can die off in, like, 1 to 2 hits of something. Let's see. I guess in this instance we don't really need to blend too much. Trying to remember, did I use grid snap before? I feel like I did, because everything else looks so clean, but it's been a while since I made a ship, a new ship. Alright, well, regardless, we're just going in, doing whatever might look good, you know, nothing too hectic. Right now we're getting, I guess, the frame done with, question mark, frame. Sometimes you just gotta go in with a, you know, a half-baked plan, and then sometimes your stuff will look good. It's also hard to create and talk at the same time, but I want to show you guys. I want to show you the creation process. So right now we're trying to make basically the cockpit. Most ships' cockpits mainly reside within, like, you know, the backside. That's how I've usually made it. This one I want to have more towards the center. Let's see now. I want a more hexagonal look to the side. God, I don't understand why rotating these pieces are such a pain sometimes. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Just rotate it properly, god dang it. Alright, let's see. This is how many? 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Well, yeah, there we go. Alright, so now here comes the part where we make the second tone. Now, the main premise for the Proxer is it's a ship that basically has two giant, like, tanks in the back. And these tanks act as, you know, explosive material, obviously. For this design, I want to go on ahead and make it more cylindrical. And because the tank's basically, you know, solid as it is, we don't have to really make a hole in this. Let's see. Yep. Now that we got that out properly, I can just delete all this, and we're golden. Copy this, and, mayhaps, actually, whoops, we make it one big. Yes. Align that, make sure that's still centered, and good. Trying to figure out where I'd want to put the thrusters, though. I guess most likely we'll put it here. Let's see. How about a hemisphere? Half circle. Bring that out. There. Sometimes you don't need to morph it. Otherwise, sometimes it's going to look weird, like I tried to do with that thing. Although this does look decent. I might want to, like, try to make that more. Well, let's see. This is more of a explosive ship than a rammer, so it doesn't necessarily need to have a pointy tip like, say, the Zoomer. And you know what, while I'm here, why don't I talk about the most annoying enemy I've made in this game so far. Oh, they're like mosquitoes just flying around the screen, moving back and forth. You've seen them before, maybe in like the second video when I showed you the bombardment battlefield, but those things are annoying. Before I was making the, what do you call it? Before I started making the, fourth zone, abandoned colony, I decided to go around once more to try to refresh my, skills. Because, you know, it's going to get harder in the later zones, and I have to ensure that I'm at least still capable of going through these zones without dying. So here I am, refreshing my skills, and I'm dealing with the Zoomer. My god, man, are those things annoying. Like, it's bad for the beamer ship, because the way the beamer ship works is its ultimate derives solely off of its, you know, ship's beam, like, what do you call it? Its barrel. Yes, the barrel. And, because of that, all of its attacks are there when the ship is there. So if the ship gets destroyed, there goes your ultimate, wasted because of some friggin' Zoomer ship coming in to ruin your day. It's annoying. I don't think all the other ships are going to follow the same suit. In terms of stuff like, well, I don't know. How do I want to say this without spoiling the ships? In terms of ships that basically shoot out something that stays on the screen no matter if the ship dies out or not. Right? Those ships' ultimates don't get wasted. And even if your ship dies, their ultimate still goes out and does their thing. Which is actually very useful, because one thing that I think a lot of people will get tripped up on is that if they die, they're going to have to deal with like a crap ton of enemies overwhelming them immediately. Now that's what I think a lot of people in the demo were having a hard time with before, because, you know, negative scores and all that, is that they died, got tripped off, and didn't know how to handle the crap ton of enemies that were coming their way. But the Zoomer, that's an enemy that could really ruin your day. Move quickly, sometimes unpredictable, well, always unpredictable, and just downright annoying to have to deal with. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a nice idea for a ship. Weak, moves fast, so it's not that big of a pain. But if, you know, you have like a slow shooting ship, like the Beamer ship for example, you're not going to have a good time trying to deal with a Zoomer. It's just going to ruin your day in more ways than one. But it's not that bad compared to most other ships that you're going to have to probably go up against soon. Let's see. Like for instance, we got ourselves an idea for a ship coming in after this one. I think we're going to call it the Slinger. Now what the Slinger does, simply put, is it's a weak ship but shoots fast, moves slowly, and stays in the back. But, you know, has high evasion speeds. And it's going to be a shooter. It's only going to do like 1 damage, so it's not that bad, but it's still going to be a pain in the ass, because it's a slow ship staying far in the back, and it's kind of like a ship that contributes to the bullet hell in later levels. Now the question I have is, how rare should I make it? Because Zone 4 is going to be where all of the enemy ships are, you know, finite in the difficulty 2 department. Like, that's the enemies that are going to spawn in the future zones. Like, when I make new zones, I don't, like, adjust any spawn rates for enemies in, say, like, difficulty 1 enemies, stuff like that. No, that stays relatively the same. The only thing different is the spawn rate of the difficulty enemies coming into the, you know, the next zone. If I can find the right words to say, this would make more coherent sense. Regardless, yes, the enemies are going to have a more finite spawn rate once the last difficulty enemy spawns in. Although, for this one, the way I'm going to have the enemy spawn in is every 2 levels for Zone 4. So the first 2 levels, this enemy will be the main focal point. The next one comes in the Slinger. That'll be the main focal point for 2 levels after that, the 3 and the 4. I think it's 34 and 33? I'm pretty sure it is. Then you got another ship coming in for the next 2, another ship for the next 2, I think. Actually, no, next 3. Because I feel like I should have... Because the last enemy ship is going to be a difficulty 3 ship. Similar to how you are introduced to a difficulty 2 ship coming into the first zone. And that one's going to be a pain too. That one is going to contribute to the bullet hell ahead of ye. Oh, it's going to be a pain. Think of it like the splitter, except it covers all ends. I mean, I'm going to be making it, but you're probably not going to see it for like a while now. As soon as I'm done making the design for the ship and set the coding up, that's going to be the end of the video. Because I need to have focus when making ships like this. Even though, well, it's more or less focus and more so just so I can have something to listen to in the background. I mean, don't get me wrong, I should make more videos. I mean, I'm not really good at talking, but who knows, maybe people actually enjoy this. And maybe they want me to make more. But, I prefer to do this kind of stuff while listening to things. Just, you know, like something like most people usually do. And it's hard for me to keep a conversation going indefinitely. Maybe it's not that hard if I can find a topic I want to talk about. Because really, sometimes I'm just, you know, talking to myself anyways. Yeah, that's right, I talk to myself. I really don't talk to many people, so it's just like... Think of it like The Sims. Your character has a trait that makes it so their social skills go up when they talk to themselves. That way, I only have to focus on, like, a few traits. Amazing, right? Also, some people just don't really need to hang out with other people. Introverts basically like considering the fact that I am one. You could probably tell due to the fact that I usually don't really talk that much on DeviantArt. Although I would like for that to change. I would like to try to get an audience on DeviantArt more effectively. Although, part of me feels like that site's kind of, you know, it's slowing down a bit. Ever since they introduced the clips, a lot of artists just kind of vamoosed. And I think it's more or less that, and more so just some of the artists on there, at least the normal artists, don't really like the fetish art that's on there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I create that stuff too. A little bit of this, a little bit of fooly-cooly. It's, fun, you know? But I can understand why people don't like it. Because, you know, it's not their interests. They don't want to see that shit. That's why I have my stuff mature tagged. So people that want to see it don't have to see it. That's also another reason why I made Instagram and Twitter. Even though it, funnily enough, I'm not getting any followers on there, despite the fact that it's normal art. So it's really just going to show that sex sells. And a lot of people want to look at that stuff for that reason. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it would be nice for the normal art to get some recognition every now and again, you know? Some recognition. Skeletor or Papyrus, you decide. What was the window? I was thinking about having a unique window instead of the usual cockpit that I have here. How about a triangular one? Oh yes, that. Why don't we talk about that? Now, I don't know about y'alls, but, I am one to say that, I might want to do some art in that department for the Undertale section. Both maybe normal, but, you know, mostly, who could pass up a goat milf, eh? Wink wink, nudge nudge, Haruka voice. I feel like anytime I talk about something sexual, I have to go for the Haruka voice. I am actually able to perform a really decent Haruka voice. Like, it's weird. Maybe I'm not doing it now, but it doesn't sound right, but maybe it actually sounds like her. All you really have to do is like a nasally voice, somewhat like this. It's the same with my crunk voice. You have to get your voice at a specific rate, yeah, just get your voice down. Maybe if I drink some water, you know. Yeah, nice cock. Every time I say that, it sounds like a British man. A British crunk. That's hilarious. I don't know about this design for a window. But yes, I got so many ideas for mature drawings. But to do them, I need to actually get some space in the mature drawing department. Because I have a system in place. The way I have my drawing set is there's basically an album. An album, there's 3 rows. 8 drawings per, right? Got 8 albums, 8 drawings, stuff like that. So I have the first mature drawing on the first row of the row. Brain. I have the mature drawing in the first row, basically, and the rest of it's basically just normal drawings. Stuff that, you know, like, kind of like a bunch of, how do I want to put this? Got like mock brain horror, fantasy-esque drawings, and a more, damn, brain powered, leaving me. I'm trying to focus and I am, okay, scratch that. Scratch what I was, the point I was trying to make there. No, but, yes, I am making basically 7 normal drawings, 1 mature drawing ratio. And at that ratio, I'm unable to get to certain drawings that I've been wanting to draw for like ages now. Right now I have this contest going, so that's not really going too well because not a lot of people are participating in it, and Luna is getting a little upset. But aside from that, I also got 2 requests as well as at least, hopefully, 1 particular drawing that I would like to start before the next limitation period. I'll probably set up a poll or something. Ask what people want. Ask them if they want a mature drawing, or a mature fan art drawing, or a normal fan art drawing. Rotate the right damn way, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ, the rotation in this game. I mean, I know with a poll like that, I'm gonna get mature picked no matter what, but who knows, maybe people will surprise me. Maybe there is actually a small audience that are like, I like this idea better. Because the idea I have in mind is actually a pretty neat crossover. Alright, let's see. A pretty complex ship, but still looks pretty good, regardless. But, yeah. We'll see what happens. Aside from the 3 contest drawings, the 2 request drawings, and at least 1 OC drawing that I have in mind, depending on what people pick, it's going to really just come down to I have to get to the next limitation period, which won't start until the end of January, which is a long ways away. The years are slow, but it also feels like they're going fast. Weird, right? Well, let's see. I think this is good. Decent design. Not too bad. Just need to remove the shadows. Make it non-collidable. And then do this. And now is the part where we color it. Alright, so the idea with this one. Let's see. Well, first of all, I know I want to make this a red color. How red, you may ask? Well, let's see. Shininess of this metal, maybe make this a little bit shinier, but not too shiny. And a little less vivid. This one I kind of want to have to be more metallic. Well, I guess that's the question. What kind of theme do I want for this particular ship? Red? Or with some yellow? I guess a yellow and red would make sense. It's an exploding ship after all. Hold up. I feel like I should delete this particular section. Oh god! Oh wait, no, that's fine. We can negate that by reducing the size of this. Well, to an extent negate it. Actually, yeah, that's not going to be an issue. Oh, where was I? Ah, yes, the whole, mature drawing thing. If anybody knows about Luna, you know, like, what she does and all that stuff. But I have so many ideas involving her, with other characters from across multiple different universes. I definitely want to expand upon her repertoire of, not only gadgets, but just, like, general abilities. Because some of y'all don't know it, but she's actually pretty freaking powerful. Like, there's a certain thing about her that makes her just this overpowered goddess who's... Yeah, she's kind of a joke villain, but at the very least, you know, would you rather, you know, a villain that's very capable and can very easily just kill your favorite characters? Or a villain that likes to tease your favorite characters, but they'll come out alright in the end, you know? They're not in real danger. I mean, they deal with this minor inconvenience. They'll be alright in the end of the day. It's just, now they got this weird experience to tell, or not tell. I mean, if you were to go through what Luna puts through most of her victims, would you tell anybody? Or would you keep that a secret and be like, I don't want to think about it. It wasn't that bad, but, you know, it's embarrassing. I don't need the squad to know. I beat her, but I beat her ass. I kicked her ass. No way she beat me and put me through some very awkward, you know, torture. I mean, to some people it is, but I'd say the more intense, the better. Speaking from personal experience. Although personal experience is more like, you know, direct, like self-inflicted. Like, long ago, I actually did make videos on that. Wink, wink. But then the big purge happened. Yes, Pornhub had a big purge. All of the original content got deleted because they tried to get rid of the under 18 content. And there was barely any that I could see of. They could have done better at deleting it all. Deleting the bad stuff. No, they had to delete all of the original. The thing that made that site good. Oh well, not too big of an issue. Although, realistically speaking, everybody's moving over to other stuff, so I guess it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, people still get their fix, whether it be through art, like, you know, my own, or videos. We all have those temptations. Why would we want to negate them? I swear, I feel like I can make a pretty creepy girl. I mean, anybody who's purchased the Jaden video I made with the, you know, that pink-haired girl knows that at the end, I was the one who made that voice. Yes, indeed, I did. And, dominating chick, as well as, you know, whatever Jaden's voice is, and Crystal's voice. Actually, I don't think anybody's heard of Crystal's voice yet. I don't think I've... Did I? Mayhaps? I might have made a status post on DeviantArt about it. I really do not recall. Huh. I could have. I might not have. I know I sent somebody on the link to it on Discord, but she had this, like, innocent, cute little voice, surprisingly. I mean, being able to change your voice is very necessary in instances like this. Like, okay, for instance, I plan on making a story mode at some point. When am I going to make it? No clue. Right now, we're just focusing on, arcade mode. Right, that doesn't look too bad. This is an exploding ship, so I don't need to adjust the, what do you call it? But yes, being able to, like, change your voice to, like, sound a specific way is important to something like a story mode. Because I've made an actual convincing-looking human model in Crystal. Hell, you know what? I'm gonna show you it after I'm done with this. First off, let me make a save. What was this again? Character. Yes, the Proxer. Reason why I call it the Proxer and not the Bomber is because I have an idea for a ship called the Bomber. And Proxer's more akin to, how you say, a ship that detects players surrounding it. Alright, let me combine all this cripe and go on ahead and make this a 16. Hopefully... Oh, right, I forgot. I didn't center it. I had it at the... Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine, it don't matter. Although, hold up. Well, first of all... That was the original idea I had in mind, but I decided to change it, so now I'm going to change it again. It shouldn't be too hard for me to make what I need in the animations department. Crapola. This was not what I wanted at all. Why not? Yes. Anybody who gets that reference gets 10,000 points. Hilarious. Alright, let's see. Well, this is going to be set in the wrong position, but that's fine. Collection. Ah, my ears. Enemy ship. Alright, let's see. Considering the fact that it's, what do you call it? Should I use a cruiser? Yeah, that's in the wrong direction. Just in case. Because this is kind of screwy that way. The way you, like, rotate something when you place it down. Alright, let's see. So now we're going to be taking the coding. Just put that over to the side and give... Wait. You're on your own, right? Yeah. Give me the microchip, damn it. Give me the meat, boys. Where's the microchip? There it is. Ah, yes. The health. Let me move that over as well. So now I guess the question is, where should this be? I guess here... wait. What? Oh god, that's why. Where are you? For fuck's sakes. I screwed up something, apparently. You! Get the hell out of here! What, seriously? What did I just do? Okay, reverse, undo! Everything's fine. I just need to remove this from the thing. And then add it to the group. There. Crisis of... what? Excuse me? Oh, I'm an idiot. This somehow got in here. When did I... Never mind. It's fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, put that in there. Align to grid. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Whoops. Ah, you stupid bitch. It's fine. Again? Okay, get rid of that. No, now then, Barnacle Blad. I'm gonna go on ahead and set this up. This part is pretty simplistic, really. Let's see. Let me just make sure I'm not in the wrong spot. Wait, I'm a fool. I'm a fool! I forgot. This is not connected to anything. Oof. You know, it's been a while and you'll forget how your own frickin' stuff works. Alright, that's connected. Now I'm wondering if the same problem is going to happen. Let's see. That is for this. This is for that. Connect a destruction to this. And I think this is already connected to itself. Yep. Set the affected object for this to this. And then that was for that. This was for this. Now we need to move all of this into position, and we have ourselves. Oh god, why is this in the curved direction? That's not right. Oh god, ah shit. Hold on. Wait, I think we're still fine. I think only this screwed up for some reason, even though it doesn't matter because it's just the pinpoint thing we need to get. I think I've explained this to y'all in the second video. But would these allow the, why aren't you? There we go. What these allow the ship to do is to have the microchip move in a quick fashion, teleporting it to these particular tags. Well, not teleporting, but somewhat like, you know, makes it so that you don't have to have a teleporter tag and it can all have its own unique instance. Let's see, dead zone's gonna move that as well. Why? How did this... I screwed up somewhere to have this become diagonal. Oh, wait. Okay, right. This is left, that's right. Everything is fine, I think. I don't think anything's screwed up. I believe we're golden. Alright, now this part's the easy part, really. Let's see. Where did the explosion get created again? That is the question. Actually, yeah, where did I make... Oh, yeah, right. I remember now. This is why you don't have that in the same area. I guess technically speaking, this shouldn't be there to begin with. This should be here. It's been so long. Don't blame me, fellas. It's been too damn long since I worked on another ship. It's fine, though. It's fine. All I gotta do is just move. Actually, this might give me another idea for a ship. When it changes lanes, it moves further forward. I don't know. I feel like there has to be more of a stick to that than just, you know, that. I mean, it could work. Give me this goddamn thing. There. Alright, let's see if this is gonna screw up. Yep, that happens. That always freaking happens, and the only fix is to just delete this. Like, come on, man. Nothing's changed. I think that's fine, because that's following it like it should. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's an easy fix. I just wish you didn't have to fix it. Unless... Well, no, that would only affect this, right? Yeah, that would affect Maybe it's fine and I'm just an idiot. I mean, that does happen, though. That little bug. Like, even when everything is fine and all I had to do was just replace the okay, there we go. Although... Huh? No, it's still broken. Okay, good, great, fantastic. I mean, regardless, the ship would have needed to get that changed anyway, so, you know, get that out of the way while we have that on our minds. Alright, let's bring this to 1,000. Max that out. Make sure everything is where it needs to be. The affected object is the microchip itself. And the target position is... Wait. Ah, crap. I forgot. That is connected, right? Okay, good. I am in the right. It's been too long. And we've got 17 minutes until recording shall cut. And now, hopefully... Yep, see? It's literally the same godforsaken microchip. I just had to delete it and make a new one. It's literally... Nothing was changed, alright? Literally the only thing changed was this moved, that moved, and it's... You know, it's just... I don't get it. I sometimes do not get how most of these bugs happen in this game. Like, you think that it shouldn't be, but it is. It gets a little annoying sometimes. Especially when you're like... I've said this before, but it especially is annoying when... Oops. When you want to update this object. You know? Update it. But it doesn't update. It just moves the freaking stuff above the microchip instead of moving it inside the damn microchip. These little freaking bugs just tick me off in the most annoying way possible. It's fine. It's fine. There are workarounds. It's not completely breaking our games. It's just annoying. Frustrating. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Alright, what was this again? I don't recall. Yes, the thing that spawns in the thing. Rotate this, even though position-wise it don't matter. And, before I forget, this is a difficulty 2 enemy. So I have to put in difficulty... Right, it's been so long that it's not even saving the words that I've put in there. That's how long it's been. I believe that's right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. So now, here comes the, what do you call it? Here comes the main thing that sets this enemy apart from most of the other enemies. So... Let me think. Because everything is separated by 16 per. And I think that's a good size. Unless I want to make the ship smaller. Do I want this to be smaller? Will that screw anything up? No, it's still fine. Right? I think it's still fine. Well, we'll know if it... Well, okay, it's not going to change lanes because it's using the same... What do you call it? That the, cruiser uses, which barely changes lanes. Right. I've not decided what the stats for this ship should be yet. We'll get to that part soon. Alright, that's good, I think. I don't know, part of me thinks I should make it bigger. Let me get another ship size for comparison. Let's see, what ship should I use for comparison? How about the Splitter? Splitter's a decent sized ship. Well, it looked bigger. At least. I don't know if aligning that just made it smaller. Yeah, that size is good. Alright, perfect. Oh, I guess I should change the color of these. Why is this a group? Why was that a group again? Is that where the microchip was? That's probably where the microchip was. Alright, so this is a red-based ship, so I guess the explosions for it should be a little bit more red. With some yellow? A McDonald's explosion, maybe? Perhaps. Alright, now we're going to go on ahead and set up the dead zone. Not dead zone. So here's the idea for the explosion side of explosion damage. We rarely have much ships that deal heavy damage. Right, I'm going to have this cover at least 3 lanes worth. Is that a good size, or should I make it a little bit bigger? Yeah, that looks good. It's got to be cylindrical so it actually can hit the player. Why did I do that? Also, this shouldn't even... I guess it doesn't matter. Or does it? Does it? You know what? It's an easy fix. Ugh! Actually, wait, no, this is better. I can just do this, instead of having to manually stretch it out. Alright. Crap. What was it again? Enemy... Wait. I'm going to double check. It's been a while. You know it's been a while if you don't remember what you made the freaking thing out to be. Ow. My ear. Maybe I should reduce the volume of this. Alright, where's my player ship? I could just do this. Huh? Oh, I guess I should do that. I forgot that that was like that. Okay, cool, great, and it blows up because it doesn't have the health thing at 10 here. Alright, what was it again? What was your trigger? Enemy bullet heavy. Ah, okay. Exactly as I thought it was. Whoops! Hey, I leveled up! Look at that! 129 levels with literally only a demo. When the hell am I gonna get a full game? Alright, where is it? Excuse me? Oh, I guess it's invisible. Wait, why is it invisible again? Oh, I guess it's because it was a part of that. Oh, right, because... No. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. Everything is fine. Wait, what? What? Hold on. Everything's... I mean, yeah, it has to... Wait. It does have to be... Whatever, I'll combine it later. My god. Everything's screwing up. Alright, don't cast shadows, even though I don't think shadows cast when it's invisible. Despite the fact that this ain't a bullet... I guess I could have used, like, simpler tags, but it doesn't really matter. I'm the one creating it. And technically, bullets are the things that are harming you, not explosions. But not until now. Alright, let's see. Invisible... Wait, why are you this size? What is your major malfunction? You're not supposed to be this size, you fool. What did I do? How did I screw up? Alright, it's fine. It's an easy fix. Oh god. Make that more here. One more? One more should do it. Yeah. I should align it to grid if I can. Oh. I mean, here's the thing. We don't want it to hit 5 lanes. It has to hit 3. Otherwise, this enemy would be too overpowered and killing a bunch of enemies. Aside from that, I have to... What? Huh? Or I thought you were combined. That's fine. Alright, aside from that, I have to make this match the side. This is not where I want you to be. Oh, Christ. I guess I'll just bring it forth into there. God dang it. The only thing we need is for it to hit that. Wait, then that means... I'm probably going to have to redo this then. Enemy bullet heavy. Aside from that, I gotta go into X-ray mode and grab this. There we go. Move that out so I can actually see. And good. Explosion's going to remain relatively the same. And now here's the thing that's going to make this enemy ship useful as all hell. Wrong one. Health manager. Modifier, I mean. You are going to be a zone N25. Whoops. Cylindrical. Why are you this size, fool? Alright, let's see. I mean, I guess, yeah, having that match, it does help. Alright, grab you, bring you out. I guess this doesn't have the exact words. This doesn't exactly have to match, but that's fine. And then this, because that's been a problem in the past before, despite the fact that I'd rather it just be on both by default. So per hit zone, but this shouldn't be, how you say, constant. It needs to be an instance. So 0.1. This, that, and then, yeah. That way, enemies that go into the explosion won't take damage, and it's not going to be too overpowered. It will only damage the enemies within the vicinity of the explosion as soon as it happens. 0.1 probably could be lower. I mean, so long as it hits the enemies, it's fine. Let's see. So the explosion will go off. This will activate. Not gate will have this be on. As soon as that hits, that will be turned off until the explosion is gone. This should be still invisible, correct? Yep. And here's this that I'm going to have to reset, I think. I mean, yeah, it's probably for the best that I reset it. Alright, get rid of this. Never mind, you need to be open so I can see you. I guess we'll try to center it. It's important that it's centered, otherwise it's just going to be an odd explosion. Oh god, okay, well, hold on, where are the explosions at? Compared to this. Well, I guess to an extent it doesn't matter where the explosion will be, because when the ship blows up, it'll be dead. Although, yeah, that does seem like a better spot for the explosion, more centralized. The cylinder doesn't really matter where it goes, so long as it just goes somewhere. And now... Huh? Wait, why can I still see you? Well, I guess because this isn't... What? Hmm. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It did that because of the whole copying the thing to the thing. I only got like 3 minutes, so one more thing we have to do now, simply put, we are going to go on ahead and set up another OR gate here. Let's see. This activates the death of the ship. So I need the players... I think the player has a tag. I'll have to double check. But detect the player's tag in a cylindrical fashion. And make sure that this is 16. And now, what are you doing, you fool? Okay, there we go. That's about 3 lanes worth, right? We have to get it, like, at least smaller so that you can't just simply evade it as easily as you'd like. Just so it's a threat all the time. Even if you try to bait it out, the explosion should still at least almost reach you. Then we go on ahead and set this up to be active as soon as the player does its thing. This won't count towards enemy or this or that. Because they're like, you fail to, kill the enemy and you went near it and it blew up on you. It's not even going to give you an item. It's just going to kill you. Straight up. So I guess in this instance, we just really need to put you and you together, and boom. And I think that's all. Matter of fact, we still got like, what? Oh god, less than a minute. Okay, let's do a quick test. I'm going to move you here. Hopefully this thing does, wait. Player and test. Excuse me? Well, that's weird. You didn't blow up. Oh well, I have to figure that out later. But you saw the design of the ship. You saw how it all went. So that's all for this video. I'll do some fixing, Nothing too special, it shouldn't take too long to fix. So without further ado, I give to you the Proxer. I hope you've enjoyed this video, ramblings of a madman trying to keep up a conversation. Anyways, have a good time. See you later.